Welcome everybody to the first episode of the Colonization Map Tribute Let's Play, where we are playing on a terror map and we are the Ottoman Empire. Oh man, this is going to be great. Now, we have to settle our first city, so we have some choices here. We can settle it on the river, we can settle it down here. It seems to me that we may want to, well, let's see. If we move away from this fish, I actually think going up one here, which they actually say might be good. We're going to be out of range of this fish, but we'll have this fish. So here's what we'll do. We'll move up a tile. We'll evaluate. Okay. I do like that there's only one tile access to the ocean, though, so that's defending us from the sea. We're going to have a lot of food here. We're probably going to want Liang here eventually and get some fisheries up. But overall, I think that I'm pretty happy with that. So let's go for our first settle. Let's instantly get Scout. Now, I don't think we're necessarily going to be doing a double Scout, just because it's going to be kind of crowded, not much point, but we do need that single Scout. So, let's see where our animals are. That's always a good way to start. Oh, and by the way, we are on Tech and Civic Shuffle, so who knows what we'll get. And who knows who we'll find, and if anyone's going to be close to us. Ooh. That's going to be good. I don't want the warrior to go too far from home, because there might be baddies out there. So, we'll see what's in here, unless some jerk comes and gets it first. Little cash. Now we do have our special guy, so that's pretty cool. And he's like Victor but better. Look at all this stuff. He's really good actually. But do we want to open with him? Possibly. But I mean, Liang is strong. We do want Liang. I say we get Liang first and hopefully not regret it. Or we could just... What victory are we going for? That is a good question. Do we want to go for a religious game? Because Void Slingers would actually be very strong if we were to do that. Now... I mean... we don't have to. In fact, I don't think we need to. I think we're more likely to be blasting off into space this game, to be honest with you. So, we don't really need Void Slingers. Or do we? We are going to want Magnus eventually also. But I feel like we don't need him for a bit. So, but also Liang isn't necessarily the strongest early on. I mean, the build charge is great, but we're not going to be building districts right away. You know what? We might be getting into conflict early on. Why not? Let's appoint our unique guy. I'll probably even get an era score for that. Or not, but that's alright. We're also going to want to scout out where we're going to be putting our second city. So yeah, I don't mind our warrior looking around a little bit. Got another goody hut, and there's a wonder up here. And also, I don't think I'm going to be having a religion. Although, that does make it slightly more likely. But to be honest, we're probably like close to somebody up there. So, I don't know. Maybe we will not. Alright. Someone else is up here too because he's fighting. Oh, dude, we got a relic? Do I want to go culture after all? I feel like culture would be slightly harder. And I mean that in a good way. Like slightly more of a challenge. But then again, I feel like we can kind of hedge things for a little bit, you know? I feel like we can. Although, should we? I mean, getting a religion is still not out of the options. I mean, no matter what we do, we're going to be getting there when we get there. At least getting to this tech. We'll see how we do on Pantheon, because we're going to be getting there pretty fast. Ooh. Auckland is really good, because what they do is... Come on, where are you? Shallow water tiles provide 1 production. So we have a lot of shallow water tiles, and if we get fishing things up with Liang eventually, and we get that +1, that's going to make the city very productive. So I'm going to say getting them's a priority, although we were not first for anything. Trigger or Eureka for writing, which I think is like making a campus or something, so we'll see how that goes. I'm a little surprised we haven't encountered anyone yet. Alright. Well, our production is kind of bad. How much does a worker cost? 200, so that's going to be not for 20 turns. Well, we are going to expand soon. Well, how about this? We're going to see where our animals are. So we'll start with the builder and see how it goes. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to wait for a code of laws before we attack this guy. Unless Auckland does some softening up first.
If there are no dogs in heaven.
So, our animal situation isn't great. Unless we have like horses under here or something. Okay. So, I think that's actually even more reason to do the builder first, because we're going to need to work these cattle and other things. Alright, let's grab... Putting a mine up there might actually not be a terrible idea. Although, there could be like iron under here. Which would be cool, but we could put a district there and get the iron automatically. I'm doing a lot of hedging right now because I don't know what direction I want to go. And I'm sure it's very annoying. But what can you do? Alright. Mexico City is over here. We got 2 productions. What is their thing? Okay, that can be powerful. We got some more mountains over here. I feel like we're about ready to swoop in here. Actually, let's give Auckland a better shot so they can soften him up for us. Oh wow, look at that. I feel like our first city might be going down here. because this is a ring of mountains. That would be a killer campus. So I'm thinking if we put a city here, we'll get that campus. We can buy these bananas. And I think that's the shore down here, so we can have a harbor. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We could potentially put a city like there at some point. So we'll put like a question mark there. Like we might be able to do that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We can put a city like over here somewhere near Mexico City. And then also build up in this direction. So we have options. Of course, this will also be determined based on who we get. I'm just sort of like scooting my way around so that they don't do the whole sneaky broob around and go yoink, attack, ouch, bang. Ooh, this is what I was hoping for. Oh, look. How efficient. We're going to grab that. And, you know, I almost always go for God King. But since I have that faith, we're going to get Pantheon. I think production in an otherwise not very productive capital is actually a strong bet. So there we go. Pretty rad. Which direction to go to? Well, we're going to get a Pantheon very soon, so speaking of which, I heard the sound. We probably have just about everything here. Oh yeah, fertility rights is great. But we also have to sort of see where we're going with religion, because if we do want religion, we should try to get something potentially faith-based. Let's see, faith for tiles with breathtaking. Our appeal isn't great, so we don't need to really think about that. I mean, God of the Sea is actually pretty strong, but I don't know how coastal we're really going to be, so maybe not. I mean, Spark is always the go-to, I think. It's sort of like if you don't know what to do, pick Spark. But we could do better. Like fertility rights is always good. The one where you get the settler is already gone. That one always goes first, and I always see that. And a faster growth rate, you know, it's not terrible. Not terrible. But then we've kind of wasted some production if we grab that now. But do we care that much? I mean, we can switch to the builder for the next city. I mean, there is always the sacred path, but like that's like 2 jungle here, and over here is how much jungle? I mean, I could put another thing there and get like 3. Actually, you know what? I'm making a decision right now. We're going religion. We are going religion. We are going to go ahead and put a holy site here. And, oh man, that spot. It's like, oh, you know what? No, that's no different. Well, we'll see about over here. But it looks pretty strong, I think. So yeah, we're going religion. And I think that's enough for a first episode. So we're going to hit the stop button. And see you next time.